Om Shanti. Om Shanti. A very good morning and welcome to today's inaugural session. We have with us Sister Suman, who would be walking us through a journey of Brahma Kumaris and also coordinating today's session, the inaugural session. I'd like to first introduce Suman Ben. Suman Ben, can we have you on stage? Suman Ben is a senior Raj Yoga teacher and also the coordinator for all the programs here in Gyan Sarovar. Yes, let's welcome her. Thank you so much. She coordinates all the programs that happen here in the Gyan Sarovar complex. She herself conducts several programs, not only here in the various wings that come here. The wings are, you would hear from Suman Ben, the various sectors that come, like you belong to the IT sector, like that. We have various sectors that come here, so she conducts programs. She's an engineer, and after that, after engineering, she decided to dedicate her life to the service of humanity. And since about 30 years, she's been regularly conducting programs, benefiting a lot of people. And she's also the national coordinator for the education wing of the Brahma Kumaris. So over to Suman Ben for the introduction of Brahma Kumaris. Thank you.
Om Shanti, and a very good morning to all of you. How are you today? Fine or very fine? Flying. Yeah. So welcome you all once again for this IT retreat on Leadership 2.0. And also the topic for this retreat is Sankalp se Siddhi. Right? Whatever success that we achieve in our life, it's based on the thoughts that we create, because thoughts are the seeds of our actions. When we accept defeat here in our minds, then we obviously will accept defeat in our behavior, in our actions, in our outer world. So this retreat is all about how to make your inner world more powerful, more efficient, and more clear. Because all the clusters are here, right? So we need to understand that and to remove all those things. So here, when you have come into the campus of Brahma Kumaris, I think many of you have been knowing this Brahma Kumaris organization, but briefly I would like to give the introduction of this organization. Brahma Kumaris have been working for the past 83 years for the development of the world. And this organization was started in the year 1936. And since then, the organization has been empowering, uplifting different sections of the society and all the human beings in this world. The main vision of this Brahma Kumaris is world transformation through self-transformation. Often we say, okay, if you transform, then I can transform. If you change your behavior, then I change my behavior. If you behave in a proper way with me, then I can behave properly with you. So that's not the case, right? The transformation has to start from us, from me. When I change, I can inspire the world to change. I can't give my remote of my life to others. If you behave well, then I can behave well with you. So I should have the remote control of my life. I should take the reins of responsibility of my life. Then when I take the responsibility and I change, then I become the inspiration to change the world around me and the whole world there. So what do we do for that? How are we going to bring about self-transformation and world transformation? To help people recognize and enhance the spiritual potential through the medium of Raj Yoga meditation. We can empower ourselves, we can understand and transform ourselves through the process of meditation. I think in the morning you attended one session about meditation and understanding the self. Once when we understand our own self in a better way, then we also understand why we are behaving in a particular way. So when we understand ourselves clearly, then the second step is to understand the Supreme Being, the divine power. And when we develop that link with this divine power, then we can recharge our own self. This is the process of Raj Yoga meditation that we have been imparting to the society since many years. And these are very simple steps. Anyone and everyone can do it anywhere and everywhere. So it's very simple, and this organization is being led by women, the sisters, the dadis. This is the largest, the biggest women-led organization in the world since 1936, and at present we are having centers in 130 countries all over the world. And we offer a simple and practical way to apply spirituality in daily life. Spirituality doesn't mean it's very complicated. Only those who do intense sadhana, only they can experience spirituality, only they can understand this. No. Spirituality is very simple. Spirituality is understanding your own spirit, the Atma. When I understand my Atma, the Adya, in Hindi we say Adhyatma. When I understand my own self, the spirit within, then I am able to behave in a proper way, right? So this is simple spirituality. To go within, understand my thoughts, understand my feelings, understand my attitudes and intentions, and accordingly I behave on that level. So Raj Yoga is about mastery of the self. Raja is become the master. Are we going to become the master of anyone else? We like controlling others, right? We like giving advices to others. But the most difficult task in the world is controlling one's own mind, right? When you sit in meditation for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, are you able to channelize your thoughts the way you want to? Yeah? That needs practice, right? That's the most difficult one. So to become the master of one's own self means not only on a level of behavior, but on the level of my thoughts. Am I able to think only the thoughts that I want to think? Am I able to have the feelings only that I want to have? Or am I drawn towards something else which I don't want to do, but then I'm forced to do it from within? So we could become subservient of our own sanskaras. So when we start to meditate, then we start to become the masters of our own self, and yoga is the link with the Supreme. Yoga is connection. Viyoga is separation. So when I connect myself with the Supreme Being, with that yoga, I can become empowered, right? So this organization was started in the year 1936 by Dada Lekhraj, who was a diamond merchant then, very eminent, and he used to, he had customers of the kings and queens of that time. And he was very famous and popular at that time. But in spite of being quite fulfilled in his life in the terms of wealth and materialistic world, but he was in search of some truth. He was in search of the divine. So then there came a time when he had beautiful visions of how the whole world is going to get transformed. We all know this is iron-aged world. After this, it has to be a golden age or the perfect world. Everything moves in cycle, right? There's a cycle of day and night, the cycle of human beings. We become children, youth, old age, and then it's a cycle, the cycle of seasons, cycle of food chain, everything goes in cycle. So this is the biggest cycle of the whole world, the nature. And from the Iron Age, the golden dawn has to come, the transformation has to come. This is a reverse entropy. Right? So for this transformation from a lower level to the highest level of completely Satopradhan, so we need an external energy to bring about this external entropy, right? So reverse entropy. So with this meditation, this entropy, a reverse entropy can happen, and this is what the vision that the Lake Raj had. And with this vision, when he started to give the services or give the knowledge, many people came to him, and around 350 brothers and sisters started to understand this knowledge and dedicated their life for this supreme cause. And then Dada Lekraj was later on called as Brahma, Prajapita Brahma. And when the group came, there were children as well. For the children, a separate hostel was built, and they started to give this spiritual knowledge to the children, because the younger children are given, if their younger children are given knowledge, then they can contribute more when they grow up in the world. And then from 1936 to 1950, they lived in Sindh, Hyderabad and Karachi, which is now in Pakistan. But then after partition in 1950, the whole organization, along with 350 people, they shifted to Mount Abu. When they came to Mount Abu, then gradually service started to happen. But 14 years in Sindh, Hyderabad and Karachi, they stayed in one place and meditated and did intense tapasya to lay the foundation for the transformation that's going to come in the future. So when they shifted here in 1950, gradually all the sisters and brothers started to go out to different places on invitation and give all this knowledge of spirituality. And they got inspired and they started to invite more. And a trust was created, and the whole thing was administered in a different level. And from 1960 onwards, the expansion happened very quickly, and over 200 Raj Yoga meditation centers were established by then. And people started to get a new way of lifestyle, because living in your household, taking care of your responsibility, but along with that, you can follow spirituality. This concept was very new to the world, because if anyone who wanted to follow spirituality, they were supposed to leave their home, renounce everything, and go to the jungles and do penance. But this idea of taking care of your responsibility and following the path of spirituality was a new concept to the world. And then gradually, there were different centers established within India. But in 1969, Dada Lekraj, who was known as Prajapita Brahma, he renounced his mortal coil and he became angelic. He attained the angelic form. But we see whenever a religious head of an organization leaves the body, the organization, faces a very turmoil conditions. But here in Brahma Kumaris, we see after 1967, the organization has still expanded, and more centers were established even after that, because this organization is not based on any one particular physical guru. This is based on the spiritual teachings of the incorporeal Supreme Being. So we don't have a one spiritual guru, but we have many spiritual leaders here, dadis and the senior brothers and sisters. We don't have Gadi, but we treat everyone as equals, and that is a process that's going on in the organization, and that's why we see so much of progress even after 1969. And from 1970 to 80, that was a time of expansion of our organization and spirituality in the overseas countries. In 1971, that was the first time we started to serve in London. Delegate went there and started to open a center, and now we have a huge center set up there in London. That is our headquarters, overseas headquarters of our organization in London. And we also have, and in Australia, the center started from 1975 onwards, and then in New York, 1977. And people started to appreciate this simply, white-cladded sisters going around the globe and giving this spiritual knowledge, because till then, only men used to give this spiritual knowledge. When they saw the sisters coming into this area of spirituality, they really appreciated that, and they started to follow the simple steps of Raj Yoga meditation. And from 1980 to 1990 was a decade of recognition. Brahma Kumaris were given Peace Messenger Awards. In 1985, UN had declared as that year as the Million Minutes of Peace Appeal. They had a project, and Brahma Kumaris approached different people, and they collected minutes from the people. Means at least if you spend 1 minute in silence for the world benefit, for world peace, we can definitely bring peace in the world. So we had collected millions of minutes from people. Because of that, because of this huge task that had been going on through the Brahma Kumaris, UN recognized this task and gave the International Peace Messenger Award to the then chief of the Brahma Kumaris, Dadi Prakashmani Didi ji. And along with that, many other countries also recognized our contribution to the society, and 7 other countries also gave Peace Messenger Awards to the organization. And Brahma Kumaris are working on all levels. They are working with the UN as well. We are affiliated with the UN as non-governmental organization, and also with UNICEF, UCOSOC, and UNESCO. We are working on that level, but also we are working on the village level, by reaching every person and giving that person the knowledge and the awareness of transforming the self. And from 1990 to 2000, that was a decade of Diamond Jubilee, and different campuses were established in different parts of the world. First, this Gyan Sarovar was inaugurated on 18th of January 1995. This was the first campus outside Panda Bhavan. That was our international headquarters, but then this was the second campus that was established after that. This Gyan Sarovar is stretched in 30 acres of land, and you can visit different places in Gyan Sarovar while you are here. One of the beautiful places that you can visit in Gyan Sarovar is Spiritual Art Gallery, where the knowledge is explained very beautifully with pictures and laser shows. And another place you can visit is Spark, Spiritual Application and Research Center, that we have in Training Center, where we are trying to prove spirituality on the basis of science. And next to that, in the Training Center, is 3D show. You can visit that as well. Apart from these things, you have silent places that you can visit and experience beautiful silence. That is, one is Baba's room. Just when you go down the hall, there's a meditation room there. You can spend few minutes meditating there. And behind this hall, towards when you go around the Peace Cottage, there's a beautiful dome. That the picture I think you saw yesterday when Bhanu Bhai was showing the slides. And that's also a beautiful place to spend some time in silence for yourself. And there's meditation hut behind Training Center. You can spend some time there also. And this campus is eco-friendly, and we are using more of solar energy here in Rajasthan. So there's a solar panel above the dining room that you are using, dining room number 7. Above that is a solar system there. You can go and visit sometime during your free time. And after this, in 1998, a huge campus was set up down the hill, because after this was established, this also became very small. And that's the reason Shantivan was established, and that is spread in 200 acres of land. Now it's expanding still. So you can, when you go down, when you're returning, you can visit that place. And after that was, after 2000 to 2010 was the decade of initiatives and outreach to millions of people. We had mega programs in different places. Lakhs of people came together, and they understood the spirituality, and also Peace of Mind channel was started in that decade, and this knowledge started to spread on the social media and TV medium as well. And from 2010 till now, this is a decade of transformation, revealing a glorious future for India and the world. And the main focus now is to bring about these values in ourselves, purity of character, wisdom, and harmony, so that we can become better human beings, and then we can make this world a better place to live in. So these 83 years of selfless service that we have been rendering, and we are having different retreat centers all over the place, in many places in the world. We have ORC, Om Shanti Retreat Center in Delhi, Oxford Retreat Center in UK, Gyan Sarovar of course, and Shanti Sarovar in Hyderabad, Anubhuti Retreat Center in San Francisco, Global Museum in Kenya, Peace Village in New York, and Casa Sangam in Italy, and Blue Mountain in Australia. And yes, we are having centers in 130 countries, and also have 8,500 meditation centers, 1 million people practicing Raj Yoga, one global family. Of course, we have been hearing this word, true Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Right? This is one world family, but on the what basis this world is one family? Because we are the children of one supreme being. On the basis of that, we belong to one global family. So are you into it now? Are you a part of one family now? Yes? Yes. So you also are joining to this family, right? Yeah? Welcome to this huge family. Right? So behind this hall, in the lobby, there's a beautiful activity that you can do in your free time. That's called as one world and one heart. So this is a practice that you're going to do throughout the day. Because we say, okay, look at the virtues of one another. We tend to see negativities in one another. It has become a sanskara. So now we have to make a practice of looking at the virtues of one another. Okay? So you can see this paper there outside when you go out the hall. So what you're supposed to do is, there are beautiful small hearts, sticks. So you can write, you can recognize any one particular virtue in anyone. If you have recognized that person with that particular virtue, then you can write the name of that person and stick on that particular area. The inner heart has a name. Every heart has different names. The names of kind heart, brave heart, warm heart, large heart, loveful heart, and peaceful hearts. These are the 6 virtues we have recognized. So if you recognize any of these virtues in any one of your friends around you, so you can pick a paper which is heart-shaped, write the name of that person, and stick in that particular place. Whether if you have seen kindness in that person, brave, warm, large, loveful, or peaceful, any virtue, you can write that person's name and stick it on that particular place, right? So be the change that you want to see in the world. So each one of us have to take that responsibility to bring about that change in the world. Okay? Balabai doesn't want to give? It's okay. Skip. Okay. There's a change in the program now. Okay, we were thinking of inviting Balabhai first to walk through the agenda, but then now Nirmala Didi and Karuna Bhai are here, so we will start with the inauguration. I would like to invite most respected Nirmala Didi, most respected Karuna Bhai, to occupy the seats on the dais, and also Brother Bala, Brother Ishwant, and also Mr. Anubhav Tiwari ji, who is the CEO of Jet Synthesis Private Limited, and Mr. Mukesh Sharma, who is the founder and CEO of QA Infotech, Noida. Please come up on the stage. We start with 1 minute of silence, right? So we will sit in silence and connect with ourselves and connect with the Supreme, and then we will start this program.
ईश्वर से जो प्रीत लगाए बन जाए वो गुणवान ईश्वर से जो प्रीत लगाए बन जाए वो गुणवान उच्च विचार शुभ कर्मों से उच्च विचार शुभ कर्मों से जग में बनता सबसे महान जग में बनता सबसे महान ईश्वर से जो प्रीत लगाए बन जाए वो गुणवान बन जाए वो गुणवान
I would like to invite the sisters to welcome the dignitaries on dais with a beautiful bouquet of flowers. We have Karuna Bhai amongst us. Brother Karuna is the chairperson of Media Wing and Chief of Multimedia and Public Relations of Brahma Kumaris, has more than 50 years of experience as journalist, practitioner of meditation, as an emissary of peace. While having education in engineering and journalism, he came in contact with Brahma Kumaris and started his inner journey. He became the instrument for establishing many Raj Yoga centers in South Indian states while working as a supervisor in Hindustan Machine Tools, Bangalore. A multilingualist, is based in Mount Abu since 1971. He developed a full-fledged audio, video, computer, communication, and media departments for the organization in all the 3 campuses, Shantivan, Pandabhavan, and Gyan Sarovar. He is also the publisher of Om Shanti Media, bi-weekly magazine. By profession, he is a media person. By passion, he is a technologist. And by practice, he is a Raj Yogi. As an elderly brother and fatherly figure in the organization, many look up to him for guidance and support. Most respected, Brahma Kumar Karuna Bhaiji.
सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम। आदरणीय निर्मला दीदी जी, मंच पर उपस्थित मेरे भाइयों बहनों, सभा में आमंत्रित मीठे प्यारे भाइयों बहनों, मुझे अत्यंत हर्ष है कि आज मैं एक विशेष ग्रुप के लोगों के साथ मिल रहा हूँ, क्योंकि दुनिया में अभी तक जितना आप सबका परिचय होना चाहिए वो नहीं है। एक ही शब्द से समाप्त कर देते हैं कि ये तो आईटी वाले हैं। पर मैं आज आपको बताना चाहता हूं, क्योंकि मेरा बेसिक एजुकेशन इंजीनियरिंग है और पढ़ाई जब से मैंने शुरू किया है तो मैं समझता हूं मैथमेटिक्स मेरे लिए सबसे इंटरेस्टिंग सब्जेक्ट रहा। उसमें 100 मार्क नहीं मिलता है तो मैं थोड़ा अपसेट होता था। इंग्लिश वाले 35 मिले कोई बात नहीं, बट मैथमेटिक्स में चाहिए। तो मैं समझता हूं कि जो हमारे आईटी के भाई बहनें जो है वो सबसे ज़्यादा मैथमेटिक्स से जुड़े हुए हैं। 0 to 9 जो है वो हमारा बेसिक सब्जेक्ट है। तो हर प्रोफेशन के लिए कोई ना कोई विशेष होते हैं जिन्होंने प्रेरणा दी है। तो मैं समझता हूँ हम जो आईटी प्रोफेशनल्स हैं, हमारे लिए भी शास्त्रों में एक किसी का नाम है जो हम जो अभी कर रहे हैं वो उन्होंने उस समय पर हमारे ग्रंथों में लिखा हुआ है। आप सबने पढ़ा भी होगा, आर्यभट्ट। तो आज वो समय आ चुका है जो हमारी जो कार्य है वो कहाँ तक पहुँचेगा वो शायद आज के सेशन से हम सबको मालूम पड़ रहा है। आज का सब्जेक्ट इतना अच्छा है, संकल्प से ये सारे सृष्टि चलाने का संकल्प किया है। आज के सेशन में हम आईटी को भी वहाँ तक पहुँचना है। मैं रिसेंटली मिलीपीटा में था तो वहाँ मैंने देखा कि व्हीकल्स, कार चल रहे हैं, ड्राइवर नहीं था। तो हम न्यूज़पेपर में पढ़ रहे थे, मैं देखने का मौका मुझे वहाँ मिला कि हम लोग जो यहाँ शिक्षा मिला है हम लोगों को ब्रह्मा कुमारी ईश्वरी विश्वविद्यालय में, तो यहाँ हमको सिखाया जाता था कि सतयुग में प्लेन है उसको संकल्प से चलाते थे, पुष्पक विमान कहते थे। तो मैं 1960 में जब यहाँ आया था, फाउंडर पिताश्री जी ने मुझे खास अजमेर भेजा वहाँ एक ऐसा स्थान है जहाँ सतयुग के पूरा वहाँ एक वर्णन किया हुआ था, पेंटिंग्स थे, मूर्तियाँ थे, तो उसमें पुष्पक विमान भी था। तो आज का जो सेशन है तो हम लोग वहाँ तक पहुँचना है। तो दूसरे जब तक पहुँचे तो आईटी तो वहाँ तक पहुँच ही जाएंगे। बहुत रिसर्च हो रहा है आज के समय, तो मन कहाँ तक पहुँच सकता है। हम सब अभी मन से ही कर रहे हैं सब काम। सुबह उठने क्या भी संकल्प से उठते हैं। सृष्टि को भी कहते हैं ईश्वर को संकल्प आया तो सृष्टि रच लिया। तो हम भी सुबह उठते ही अपनी सृष्टि रचना शुरू कर देते हैं, तो मन कर रहा है। परंतु मन से हम अपने को पहले चलाते हैं, तो उसके बाद जितने लोगों को जहां तक हम चला सकते हैं चला रहे हैं। परंतु प्रकृति को भी चलाना, तो शास्त्रों में है, ज्ञानेश्वर जी जिस दीवार पर बैठे थे वो भी चलना शुरू हो गया, ऐसा बताया जाता है। प्रकृति के ऊपर भी आत्मा कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं। अब साइंटिस्ट ने भी प्रूव कर दिया है कि आप इस शरीर से बाहर आने के बाद भी एक ऐसी स्थिति है जो आप जो कुछ हो रहा है नीचे उसको भी आप समझ सकते हैं, सुन सकते हैं। फिर वापस आप बॉडी में आने के बाद वो बोलते भी है। तो मन वहां भी था, वहां तक भी था। तो इसीलिए हमको ये सुनाया जाए कि भाई ये सृष्टि एक दिन संकल्प से चला सकते हैं। एक दो को हम समझ लेते हैं, टेलीपैथी को तो हम बहुत समय से जानते हैं। आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के बारे में इतना अभी फास्ट वो चल रहा है, तो शायद ऐसा नहीं हो जो हमने ही क्रिएट किया हुआ रोबोट्स हमको कंट्रोल करे, क्योंकि हमारी तो लिमिट है। पर आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस में लिमिट नहीं है। तो ये सब चीजें जो कार्य हम बढ़ाते जा रहे हैं, आगे बढ़ाते जा रहे हैं, और अल्टीमेटली ये है कि संकल्प से ये सृष्टि चलेगी, वहां तक हम पहुंचेंगे। उसके बीच में जो समस्याएं आ रहे हैं, क्योंकि हम जानते हैं कि भाई आईटी वाले कितना काम करते हैं, प्रोजेक्ट दे देते हैं, ये नहीं कहते हैं कि भाई कितना घंटा काम करना है, नहीं, आपको ये पूरा करना है। आप खाना खाए, रेस्ट लिए, उसका उनको चिंता नहीं है, प्रोजेक्ट दे दिया, इसको कंप्लीट करना है। मतलब इतना हार्ड वर्कर्स है आज। साइंटिस्ट के लिए कहते थे, परंतु आईटी जो प्रोफेशन है, यहाँ भी हम देख रहे हैं सारे वर्ल्ड में। आप नासा में भी देखेंगे, आपको भारतीय हमारे भाई बहनें मिलेंगे। तो एक्सपेक्टेशन दुनिया की हम सबके साथ ये है, परंतु हम लोग भी तो इसी दुनिया में है। हमारे परिवार, बच्चे सब देख रहे हैं, दूसरे देखो और आप देखो क्या है। आपका घर आने का भी कोई टाइम नहीं, फैमिली के साथ भी कोई चिंता नहीं, आपको आपका अपना प्रोफेशन पर ही इतना ज़्यादा ये है। तो प्रजापिता ब्रह्मा कुमारी ईश्वरीय विश्वविद्यालय, जो बहन अभी आपसे बात की है, ये खुद भी इसी प्रोफेशन से हैं। तो हम बहुत अच्छी तरह से जानते हैं कि आप सबके सामने क्या समस्या है और आगे आने वाले और क्या समस्याएं हैं। तो सारे विश्व आपके तरफ देख रहे हैं कि आप कितना प्रोग्रेस कर रहे हैं। तो इसीलिए ईश्वरीय विश्वविद्यालय द्वारा आप सबको निमंत्रण दिए, आप सभी यहाँ पधारे हैं। तो हम चाहते हैं कि हम जरूर करेंगे, परंतु पहले हम भी इस सृष्टि के एक ईश्वर के बहुत सुंदर रचना है, हम सब कुछ करने के बाद भी ये जो जिस शरीर द्वारा आपने किया है ये नहीं बना पाएंगे, ये संकल्प से नहीं बना पाएगा। तो इसीलिए ईश्वर ने हमको इतना सुंदर अपनी पहली रचना दिया है जिसके द्वारा मैं इसके बारे में भी थोड़ा सा सोचिए। तो आज कितनी बीमारियां फैल रही है, तो इसका कारण क्या है? तो सभी लोग इस निर्णय पे आ चुके हैं।
और हमारी आईटी विंग के सौजन्य से, सपोर्ट से ये आपकी कॉन्फ्रेंस बनी है। ब्रह्मा कुमारी संस्था ने 20 विंग बनाई है, ये 20वीं विंग है, लास्ट ऑफ फास्ट विंग है, क्योंकि आईटी के सपोर्ट से ही इस दुनिया का स्थापना होगी। उसमें बहुत फास्ट तीव्र गति से मिलेगा। आप जानते हैं कि आईटी इतना फास्ट है, 2-3 सेकंड में सारा मैसेज पूरा वर्ल्ड में चला जाता है। और इसका मिसयूज़ भी है, तो इस वजह से इसको हमने डिजिटल अवेयरनेस कैंपेन के रूप से हमने एक प्रोग्राम बनाया है कि इसका मिसयूज़ ना हो और अच्छी तरह से इसको अच्छे कार्य में यूज़ करें। तो ये इसीलिए हमने इसमें और एक प्रोग्राम बनाया हमने, स्पिरिचुअलिटी इन आईटी। जैसे ये प्रोग्राम के अंडर में आप लीडरशिप 2 देख रहे हैं, ऐसे स्पिरिट बनाया था, स्पिरिचुअलिटी आईटी। उसमें हमने गूगल, इन्फोसिस, टाटा, इंटेल, ऐसे अलग अलग कंपनियों को हमने इनवाइट किया था, जो हैदराबाद, बेंगलोर, पुणे, ऐसे बहुत दिल्ली, ऐसे अलग अलग सिटियों में इसके प्रोग्राम होते हैं। और हमारा आईटी विंग जो है, इसका स्ट्रक्चर है, दीदी निर्मला हमारी चेयरपर्सन है, नेशनल कोऑर्डिनेटर मधु दीदी कलकत्ता में है, हमारे फिर रीजनल कोऑर्डिनेटर्स हैं, वर्षा दीदी पुणे वेस्ट के हैं, ईस्ट के पद्मा बहन है, साउथ के कल्याणी बहन है, नॉर्थ में संजू गुप्ता जी है। और सभी को धन्यवाद देते कि ये आईटी टीम जो इतना अच्छा काम कर रही है, हमारी बीके आईटी टीम, जो उन सबको भी हम धन्यवाद देते कि इतना अच्छी तरह से आपको यहाँ तक मैसेज दिया और अच्छी तरह से सेवाएं कर रहे हैं। और पूरा इंडिया में आप लोग आईटी विंग के तरफ से प्रोग्राम कर सकते हैं अपनी कंपनियों में। हमारे आईटी विंग बाला भाई और वो सब आपको फैकल्टीज़ प्रोवाइड करेंगे, आप संपर्क में रहेंगे तो बहुत अच्छा है। और हमारी जो आईटी विंग की कार्य आपको 3 मिनट में वीडियो में दिखाएंगे। थैंक यू।
ओम शांति। आईटी टेक्नोलॉजी एवं ह्यूमन माइंड्स को जोड़ने का एक प्रयास आईटी विंग ब्रह्मा कुमारीज द्वारा आदरणीय निर्मला दीदी जी की ब्लेसिंग्स, गाइडेंस एवं डायरेक्शंस के साथ हो रहा है। आपके सामने प्रस्तुत है 2018-2019 की सेवाओं की झलक। 7 सितंबर 2018 शांतिवन में रेजुवेनेट विद पीस रिट्रीट का आयोजन किया गया। 17 अगस्त 2018 ज्ञान सरोवर में लीडरशिप 2.0 डिटेक्ट, डिटैच, डिटॉक्स रिट्रीट का आयोजन किया गया। 8 मार्च 2018 वीवीपुरम बैंगलोर में स्पिर आईटी समिट का आयोजन किया गया। इस रिट्रीट में सिस्टर बी के अंबिका, सिस्टर बी के अरुणा और एक्स IFS ऑफिसर मिस्टर नागराज पार्थसारथी उपस्थित रहे। और 31 मार्च से 1 अप्रैल 2018 तक सिस्टर मार्गरेट ने आईटी आउटरीच ट्रेनिंग करवाई। 31 अगस्त 2018 जक्कूर सेंटर बेंगलुरु में पावर ऑफ साइलेंस इन द डिजिटल वर्ल्ड रिट्रीट का आयोजन किया गया। 10 नवंबर 2018 में हीलिंग द सेल्फ, 7 जुलाई 2018 में इनर टेक्नोलॉजी फॉर पीस एंड हैप्पीनेस, 17 फरवरी 2019 में द नीड ऑफ राजयोगा मेडिटेशन रिट्रीट को पाटिया सेंटर भुवनेश्वर में आयोजित किया गया। 7 दिसंबर 2018 चेन्नई में साइलेंस रिट्रीट और 18 जून 2018 मदुरई में इंटरनल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन रिट्रीट का आयोजन किया गया। 29 जुलाई सिटी फोर्ट दिल्ली में लीडिंग द सेल्फ और 8 फरवरी को ORC में अवेकनिंग द एंजल विद इन का आयोजन किया गया। 26 जनवरी 2019 को फरीदाबाद में मेक हैप्पीनेस योर लाइफस्टाइल का आयोजन किया गया। ब्रदर ऋषिपाल चौहान MD ऑफ जीवा ग्रुप चीफ गेस्ट के रूप में शामिल हुए। 7 अक्टूबर 2018 को इनर स्पेस गुड़गांव में डिस्कवर योर हायर पर्पस का आयोजन किया गया। 8 जून 2018 इनटेक क्रिएटिव सर्विसेज इन इन्फोसिटी गांधीनगर गुजरात में इनर टेक्नोलॉजी द शिफ्ट का आयोजन किया गया। 14 अप्रैल 2018 शांति सरोवर हैदराबाद में रिलैक्स, रिफ्रेश, रिचार्ज इवेंट के बारे में बीके स्टीफन रूबिन ने बताया। और 15 दिसंबर 2018 को रिस्पेक्ट, रेसोनेट, रिस्पॉन्ड का आयोजन किया गया। अगस्त से दिसंबर 2018 तक एर्नाकुलम, केरला में बेसिक्स ऑफ राजयोगा का आयोजन किया गया। 12 अगस्त 2018 आत्मचिंतन भवन, वाशी, मुंबई में मोबिलिटी मैनेजमेंट ऑफ माइंड रिट्रीट का आयोजन किया गया। 17 फरवरी 2019 बोरीवली, मुंबई में डिबगिंग द माइंड का आयोजन किया गया। 12 अप्रैल 2018 स्ट्रेस मैनेजमेंट और राइट थिंकिंग का आयोजन हुआ। 24 मई 2018 को कामनेस इन क्योर्स का आयोजन किया गया। 21 जून 2018 को सेलिब्रेटिंग लाइफ का आयोजन हुआ। 19 जुलाई 2018 को लाइफस्टाइल मॉडिफिकेशंस का आयोजन हुआ। 28 जुलाई 2018 को लर्न टू मेडिटेट का आयोजन किया गया और 31 मार्च 2019 को कीपिंग काम नो मैटर व्हाट रिट्रीट का आयोजन ग्रेटर नोएडा में किया गया। 7 जुलाई 2018 को रहाटनी, पुणे में इफेक्ट ऑफ थॉट्स ऑन हेल्थ रिट्रीट का आयोजन किया गया। 23 फरवरी 2019 मगरपट्टा सिटी, पुणे में द आर्ट ऑफ हैप्पी एंड हेल्दी लिविंग का आयोजन किया गया। अभी इस वर्ष 19 अप्रैल 2019 को ज्ञान सरोवर में लीडरशिप 2.0 और 6 सितंबर 2019 को शांतिवन में आईटी प्रोफेशनल्स के लिए इनर टेक्नोलॉजी कॉन्फ्रेंस का आयोजन किया जाएगा। सभी मुख्य सेंटर्स जिनके पास यज्ञ द्वारा दी हुई bkitwing.org ईमेल है, उन सेंटर्स में फ्री में वेबसाइट बनाई जा रही हैं। इसके तहत सभी मुख्य सेवा केंद्रों के लिए वेबसाइट बनाई जा रही हैं। जिन मुख्य सेंटर्स की वेबसाइट अभी तक नहीं बनी है, http://help.bk.000/registration में जाकर ऑनलाइन रजिस्ट्रेशन कर सकते हैं। ऑनगोइंग प्रोजेक्ट्स, जर्नी फूड एप्लीकेशन, डेवलपिंग ऑफ कनेक्ट वन, ऑनलाइन अकाउंटिंग, accommodation software for retreat centers in India, personal administration department applications, etc. अधिक जानकारी के लिए संपर्क करें itwing.brahmakumaris.com।
Thank you, Ishant Bhai. Now we are towards the end of this inaugural function. All of you now will receive a godly gift from the stage, because you are here in your home, in God's home. So you will definitely get a godly gift from here. One of the things that you are going to receive from here is spiritual diary, where you can